Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Rondell Mitchell here. On this video, we're going to talk about the Prosperity Nexus Group. I want to do a little quick review over, some of the differences between Prosperity Nexus and a lot of the other top tier programs out there. Now, big ticket slash top tier business opportunities are nothing new. I've made a lot of money with big ticket, more than I've made in anything else, more than I've made with network marketing, and pretty much anything else. The ability for you to be able to earn a 3,000, 6,000, even a $20,000 commission all at one time is really it levels the playing field because let's be honest, a lot of us don't have what it takes to build a successful network marketing organization that grows long term. A lot of people have quick hits. A lot of people know how to build an MLM that grows fast in the beginning, but they don't have the leadership qualities to make it last long term. Um, and then too, for some reason, at least in my own personal experience, I've had a much easier time getting people to join top tier programs than even a 50 or a $100 program. And I don't know why that is, but I guess people are just attracted to the lure of being able to earn large amounts of money at one time. Okay. Now, one of the things that is going to help you and is going to be very beneficial to you in Prosperity Nexus Group is that we have a team training website. And this is some logic that I kind of come up with over the years and it is this. It doesn't matter what program that you join. You could join Prosperity Nexus Group. You could join an MLM. You could join another top tier business. It doesn't matter. You're going to have good sponsors and bad sponsors in every single program. So don't be misled and don't be confused and think that just because I promote Prosperity Nexus Group that I'm telling you that every sponsor in Prosperity Nexus Group is going to be an A1 sponsor, because that's just not the truth. But here's the rub. You need to be able to have a plan B. Okay, so if you're joining an opportunity and you are getting started with a sponsor who may have just gotten started, they may not have good rapport with you, whatever the case may be, you need a plan B. And I'm telling you this from experience. I'm telling you this from experience. You need a plan B more than you need a good sponsor, because the odds of you finding your dream sponsor are literally 1 in 10. Okay, out of all of the programs that I've ever joined, which I've probably been in at least, I'm guessing, 100 programs since 2004, I've probably had two legitimate sponsors that have actually been graceful enough to help me learn what it is that I need to do. For the most part, everything that I've ever learned about marketing and online marketing, sales, etc., I've had to go out there and track that information down for myself. So, if you don't have a team or a system that has a training website with legitimate training inside of it, then you're going to struggle. Now, there's also another thing that you need to be aware of, is that a lot of people's training sites aren't all equal. Okay, all training sites are not created equal. Some people will throw together a website with a bunch of BS information in it and call it a training site. And there's really nothing in there that is beneficial to you. It's just a bunch of crap that you could either already knew or is stuff that you can go and find on YouTube. But every now and then you will have a team that has a good culture, and a team that has a good culture has marketing resources available to you, like you see here. They also do opportunity calls. Okay, so they're giving you a chance to put your information in front of people without you being the message, because people, your leads are always wanting to see something outside of what you have to say. Okay, so you are simply the messenger. You're not the message. You don't need to be the message. That's what these presentation videos are for, and these websites and these webinars and so on and so forth, so that you can get yourself out of the way. Okay. And thirdly, you need to have some type of team training. Okay, so not only are you doing weekly webinars, opportunity webinars, but you're also doing weekly team trainings that aren't even for guests, it's only for members. Okay, when you have that, you guys have some good synergy on your team and it develops a good culture on your team. Now, you can see here in the advertising section, we cover different things like Craigslist ads, solo ads, purchasing actual opportunity seeker leads, YouTube marketing, Bing pay per click, on and on. But the thing is you need to know how to do it, not just what to do. You need to know why you're doing it. And that's the problem a lot of people don't understand. Now, one of my favorite trainings in here is the Craigslist training. And this Craigslist training, uh, you know, if you follow this training on the Craigslist, we actually have a particular member who spent $365 on Craigslist ads and made $10,500. Okay, so that's an incredible return on investment. And it's probably one of the more cost effective methods for you to go out there and find people to share your business with. Okay, now before I go, another thing that I love about the Prosperity Nexus Group is that we have something called Top Tier Talk. And Top Tier Talk is our weekly team training. Okay, so not only do we do weekly team training, but we also record that and we archive it inside of the team training site. Okay, now I know another guy from another big ticket opportunity. I'm not going to say his name or the name of his opportunity, but he used to do team training every single week. But for whatever reason, he would not archive the training that he did into the back office. So, all of that training that you're doing is going in vain if you're not saving it so that it can benefit the people who weren't there. It doesn't make sense for you to make training every single week, and the only people that get to benefit from your training are the people who are on there live, because obviously everybody that's in your opportunity is not going to be able to attend live. The large majority of the people in your opportunity are going to have jobs they have to go to. They're going to have other commitments and responsibilities that they need to tend to before they can get to that training. So if you're not recording the training, you're doing a disservice to the people that have spent their hard earned money to join your opportunity. This is very common sense. This is very simple. This is very basic, logical information. I don't understand why so many people make it seem like they don't understand the importance of archiving their training. Okay, so you can see here in the back office, we've got a bunch of different videos and different topics that we discuss on a weekly basis. And, you know, we go over very transparent stats as far as the ad cost spent, the amount of leads generated, and the amount of leads that converted into sales. Very few people are doing that. And when you have access to this type of information, it helps you treat your business more scientifically. It helps you treat your business um, based off of the mathematics rather than off of a guessing game. Okay. Now again, I've made a strong five figures from this exact same opportunity. Okay, and many other mid ticket business opportunities. I've made over 10,000 with those, the ones that pay $100 and $500 and so on, etc. So I know what I'm talking about because I've been doing this online game for since 2004. I've been participating in opportunities just like this. Maybe not that didn't pay as much as this because Prosperity Nexus, the smallest commission you're ever going to get is $2,000. Okay. So once you learn how to market, you learn how to put this in front of people and position yourself as an expert, or as an authority rather, then people are going to join you. And if you could just do this once a month, if you could just get a $3,500 sale once a month, which is our most common level that people join, is the $3,500 and $6,500 level. If you get a $3,500 sale every month, once a month, that means literally you're making $42,000 a year off one sale per month. Okay. Now, I really believe that anybody could make one sale per month if they were committed and if they were persistent. But obviously you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to work on yourself to develop the skills necessary and the skills required in order for you to be able to have success. But if you are willing to do those things, then the sky's the limit, because who knows what happens if you learn how to generate 3 sales a month. Now you're making over $120,000 a month if you bring in three $3,500 sales every month. So you're going to have a really good year. Um, so yeah, so I just wanted to take a few minutes to make this video and explain to you guys that what you have access to with Prosperity Nexus Group is above and beyond what you're going to get with the average top tier programs out there. And in the event that you don't have a good sponsor, at least you have a plan B to fall back on. Now, speaking of a good sponsor, when you get involved with Prosperity Nexus Group, there are some unadvertised bonuses that I personally offer to my team. Not to mention, I do onboarding training for literally 60 to 90 minutes with every new member. This is not recorded onboarding training. I treat each and every new member and I talk to them live. So you have to look at it from this perspective. If a person is willing to trust you enough to send you a $6,500 check, a $12,000 check, a $22,000 check, you owe it to them to provide them with some guidance. You owe it to them to give them at least 60 minutes of your time. It's not like they're asking you for a whole lot. And not to mention, if you guide them and coach them properly, they owe you their first sale when they make their first transaction with the program, because it's a one up compensation plan. So why wouldn't you want to teach your team members what it is that they should be doing, and you should be willing to go above and beyond to show them that you appreciate their business and show them that they're important to you because they're your team. If you lead people properly, they'll follow you wherever you go. So if you leave Prosperity Nexus Group, you go join another opportunity, more than likely a percentage of them are going to want to know what you're doing and how they can be involved because you're a good leader. Okay. So with that said, I'm going to end it here. If you are interested in learning more about Prosperity Nexus Group, there should be a link below this video. If you're on YouTube, it's in the description. If you're on my blog, there will be a button below this video. And just click on the button and you know you can get started with uh with our team. And like I said, I've got unadvertised bonuses, so you want to make sure that you reach out to me about that. My number is on the banner at the bottom of the blog post, and it's also in the description if you're watching this on a video site like YouTube. Because my goal is for people to be able to say, hey, that guy really did his best to help me. Now, I can't guarantee you anything, but what I can guarantee you is that I'm going to be available to you as long as you're doing what I tell you to do. As long as you're following instructions, I will always be available to you. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and I thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the inside.